This is the 650 special, etc. We're doing this not because I was going to do it for 600 like I normally do, and I just slipped my mind, and I'm pretending that it's 650 subscriber special. No, that's definitely not the reason, and I am completely shocked and appalled that you guys would do it. So I like to do these every now and again because I think it's really important to always be very humble and to be very grateful to your fans. And I still can't believe I have fans. I mean, I'm just a guy, kind of a depressed guy. I guess I'm employed now, but I'm just kind of this guy who doesn't have very high self esteem, that lives around Toronto, who's kind of working through his personal issues, who just kind of comes on and rambles for inordinate amounts of time. And the fact that 650 of you um, have bothered to watch my stuff, have bothered to click the subscribe button and watch the things I put up, that is a blessing. I just like to thank each and every one of you, because I mean, it's really, and I don't want to get depressing here, but you guys have said, RG, you as a person, I enjoy your content. I'm willing to spend some of my time, and that's the most valuable resource a person has: their time on Earth. I'm willing to spend some of that to watch your stuff, and leave a comment maybe or a thumbs up and tell you that I appreciate what you do, and I like what you do, and that means the world to me. I can't say how much this has helped my self-esteem, and I don't mean that prideful way. I just mean it's it's nice to have outside validation, because you don't know. Like, the internal world can lie to you. The internal world can be difficult. And since I started kind of doing this more regularly, I've just gotten such a wonderful positive response. I get a lot of very intelligent stuff, a lot of very supportive stuff. I kind of used to see YouTube in a lot of these areas as kind of a cesspool, but I guess kind of in my channel and the broader alt right and kind of the community, I think there's a lot of maturity, more maturity than they kind of give us credit for. We meme, we talk about anime, we talk about waifus, we do all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I think there's some heart. And I know that's cheesy, but I think it's kind of true, and I think we have to keep that. A lot of this is us being a band of brothers, us being comrades, doing the stuff that we would do in ages past online. Um, I made a lot of friends over this. I've gotten a lot better at people over this. It's been an integral part of kind of my therapy, of kind of trying to get better. And you guys made it all possible. You guys, it's people who are rude to their fans really piss me off, because those people often financially supported you. They spent their time, like their finite time on Earth. They spent some of it enjoying your stuff, and they're nice enough to identify themselves as someone who's positive towards you, which is a really big thing when you consider that, of all the like 6 or 7 billion people on Earth, that person chose you as someone they admire. That's very important, and that's something you have to take seriously, and that's something you always have to be very grateful for, and it's something you always have to be really humble for. And I'm not saying you answer everything people send you, because that's just physically impossible, and people have lives and they just can't spend all their time doing it. But whenever you have an interaction with a fan, you should always try to be nice to them. The fan always comes first, because if you don't have your fans, if you don't have the people who follow you, you don't have anything. You don't have reach. You can't get your voice out there. If you depend on it for a living, you don't have money. And I think a lot of the people here and I have grown with me. We've talked about stuff. We've kind of explored a lot of interesting topics. We've explored religion. We've explored politics. We've explored movies. We've had a lot of fun, and we've kind of bonded. And I think overall, it's good. I think this, what I'm doing here, and what all of us are doing, and this is kind of what the broader alt right is about, and kind of what, in my view, my religion is about, is sick, damaged people trying to get better. Sick, damaged people try to say, at the very least, we can reach out and we can talk to other people who are having trouble. and we can support each other. We can be men and we can be brothers, and we can at least listen to each other and talk to each other. Because sometimes that's all you need. You just need somebody to listen. And I get a lot of people who are depressed who have mental illnesses, and they come to me, and I try to do my best to take time to mentor them because I kind of view that as my vocation. I think I have a certain maturity. A lot of them need. I've been through a lot of this before. I'm a bit older than them, and I can just I try to help them. I won't mention any of their names in case they don't want me to talk about them, but I do try my best to mentor them because to me that's what this is all about. I mean, we can LARP, we can talk about all kinds of bullshit, but at the end of the day, this is kind of like this is guys supporting guys. This is kind of men having some brotherhood, helping each other out as we're going through difficult places in our lives and as a civilization. And I think so long as we can keep that friendship, that camaraderie, and we can make fun of each other, we can have a go at each other, but so long as we kind of maintain that, I think that this is good for all of us. There's some people who just get so negative, unironically negative. They just get all hateful and bitter. And I know I get angry and I get hateful and stuff, but I also try to have fun. I try to be real with you. I try not to take myself too seriously and develop a super ego or anything. And yeah, that's about that. I mean, if you guys ever want to reach me, you can post a comment. I do try to read all the comments. I can't always get to all of them. Um, if you post something, I will probably read it. I don't always respond because sometimes people post things that are just not indicative to a response. Um, but I always do try to get to this stuff. So I just figured I would thank you guys. God bless you. Really, you guys are the best. Um, yeah, so that's just a thank you video. So I'll talk to you guys later, and we can all look forward to Super Tuesday.